Welcome to the Golden State Warriors News Today channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's dive into today's news. One of the most riveting stories surrounding the Golden State Warriors is their potential move to acquire Utah Jazz star Lauri Markkanen. On the podcast The TK Show with Tim Kawakami, Warriors owner Joe Lacob discussed the complexities of negotiating for a player of Markkanen's caliber. Lacob mentioned that he believes there are significant players who could join Golden State, and if the conditions are right, the Warriors will be ready to strike. "Yeah, I think there are other names out there who are significant players," Lacob said. "If they want to play for the Warriors and we feel we have the right package and can convince the other team, we will keep trying." During the conversation, Kawakami questioned Lacob about the Warriors' hesitation to trade future first-round picks for a significant player like Markkanen, especially given the Utah Jazz's high expectations. Lacob highlighted the caution needed due to the financial constraints of the new collective bargaining agreement, CBA. Any trade involves players and future draft compensation, Lacob explained. With the new CBA, it's scary to be out of picks. There are teams that don't have picks controlled for the rest of the decade. I'm not saying we shouldn't do it, but we need to be sure. Although Markkanen's name wasn't mentioned directly, it was clear he is the main star associated with the Warriors in trade rumors. Lacob acknowledged the need to balance future assets with acquiring a star. "It's a balance we need to maintain," Lacob said. "We would make trades, use draft picks if we receive something truly special in return, someone at the right age with the right cultural fit and who would contribute to building the team. We consider all options, but it's essential that both sides are willing to make a deal that makes sense." Last season, Lauri Markkanen averaged an impressive 23.2 points, 8.2 rebounds, and 2.0 assists per game, with a 48% field goal percentage. The Golden State Warriors are determined to strengthen after finishing with a 46-36 record, placing 10th in the Western Conference, and being eliminated by the Sacramento Kings in the play-in tournament. With the departure of iconic players and the aging of some veterans, the Warriors are looking for a new era of success. Adding a young and promising talent like Lauri Markkanen could be the perfect catalyst to propel the team back to the top of the Western Conference. Markkanen, with his versatility and ability to space the floor, would fit perfectly into the Warriors' style of play, which values ball movement and long-distance shooting. His presence alongside stars like Stephen Curry and Draymond Green could create a new offensive dynamic that would leave any opposing defense in despair. The potential impact of Markkanen on the Warriors. Acquiring Markkanen would not only strengthen the team on the court, but also bring new excitement to the Warriors fans. Imagine the energy at Chase Center on game days with Markkanen draining three-pointers and making spectacular plays that would have fans on their feet. Moreover, his ability to play both as a power forward and center would give coach Steve Kerr greater flexibility in rotations and tactical schemes, allowing the team to explore different lineups and better adapt to the challenges posed by other NBA giants. Despite the challenges of negotiating for a player like Markkanen, the Warriors' determination to continue seeking roster improvement shows that the franchise is committed to maintaining its winning tradition. With a solid core of players and management willing to make the right moves, the future of the Golden State Warriors looks promising. The coming months will be crucial, and fans will be closely watching every move the team makes. Will the Warriors be able to convince the Utah Jazz to release Markkanen? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: the Warriors Nation is ready to cheer and celebrate another exciting season. Markkanen would be a good acquisition. Offensive versatility: Markkanen is a modern power forward who can space the floor with his three-point shooting. Last season, he averaged 23.2 points per game and proved to be a constant offensive threat. His ability to score in different ways would be a perfect complement to the Warriors' style of play, known for their ball movement and shooting accuracy. Youth and growth potential: at just 27 years old, Markkanen is still entering his prime. He would bring youth and energy to a roster that is aging at some key positions. Additionally, under the guidance of experienced players like Stephen Curry and Draymond Green, he could elevate his game to new heights. Tactical flexibility: Markkanen's ability to play in multiple positions would give coach Steve Kerr more options to experiment with different lineups. He could play both as a power forward and center, allowing the Warriors to explore player combinations that could create mismatches for opponents. One of the main challenges is the potential cost of acquiring Markkanen. The Utah Jazz would likely demand a significant package in return, including draft picks and possibly young players. The Warriors would need to carefully assess whether the price is worth the potential return. With the new CBA imposing stricter financial constraints, the Warriors would need to ensure that adding Markkanen wouldn't compromise their long-term salary flexibility. The team is already dealing with heavy contracts, so any move would need to be well calculated. Overall, adding Lauri Markkanen to the Warriors would be an exciting and potentially transformative addition. He brings the type of skill and potential that could help propel the team back to the top of the NBA. However, the Warriors need to be strategic in their negotiations, ensuring that any trade makes sense both in the present and the future. As a fan, I'm eager to see how this situation unfolds and hope the team can find a way to bring Markkanen to San Francisco. The combination of his talent with the Warriors' winning culture could create something truly special.